Hello and welcome to this important update for TVET lecturers. I am Tulwana Pepeza from Macmillan and I would like to introduce to you the TVET First Communication N6 Students Book and Lecturer's Guide. These books are approved by the DHET for implementation of the new curriculum in 2022. Colleges must ensure that they have the latest textbooks to teach the correct curriculum and to prepare students for the exam. Look out for the Revised Curriculum 2022 logo on the books. Let's look at some of the changes to the curriculum. To begin, please familiarize yourself with changes to the structure of the exams as well as the changes in exam mark allocation. This will help you to plan your work and make sure the students are well prepared for the exams. Module 1, called Motivation, has 15 new learning outcomes. Module 1 also has a new section on Hertzberg's motivation theories and includes a section on 4 leadership styles: autocratic, consultative democratic, participative democratic, and laissez-faire or free rein. Module 2 on problem solving and decision making has 8 new learning outcomes. An example of new content is that students need to refer to the iceberg and Pareto principles when looking at symptoms of problems in case studies. Students also now study a section called Follow-up, Evaluation, and Control of the Implemented Decision. Module 3, which covers coping with conflict, introduces 11 new learning outcomes. It now includes new content on the traditional view of conflict, new definitions of mediation, arbitration, and grievance, and explaining how to resolve conflict situations in the workplace on an informal level. There is also a new subsection called Informal Mechanisms for Solving Conflict, which covers negotiation, consultation, and persuasion. Module 4 is titled Coping with Stress. This is a new module which includes content previously found in Module 3. There are 3 new learning outcomes plus some reorganization and additions to the content. For example, ways to cope with stress now includes being physically healthy, changing your attitude, and eliminating unhealthy coping mechanisms. Module 5, called Interviews, was previously Module 4. It has 12 new learning outcomes. What used to be called Types of Interviews is now called Categories of Interviews and includes many more ways to conduct interviews, including online interviews, competency-based interviews, behavioral interviews, and video interviews. There is also a brand new section on curriculum vitae and resumes which teaches important skills. Module 6 on language usage has 5 new learning outcomes. Précis writing has been removed. There is a new section on formal and informal communication styles for first, second, and third person. Graphic material now also includes emoticons and icons. Module 7 covers concise communication, which used to be Module 6 in the old curriculum. It has 12 new learning outcomes. There are new sections on forms, electronic bulletin boards, and electronic communication. Electronic communication covers things like text messages, Twitter, social networking sites, wikis, and blogs. Meanwhile, telegrams and simple display advertisements are no longer covered. Module 8, Business Letters, has 1 new learning outcome, and Module 9, called Meeting Correspondence, has 3 new learning outcomes. Module 10, which is Reports and was previously Module 9, includes new sections on argumentative reports, evaluation reports, and reflective reports. That covers the main curriculum changes, but do make sure to go through the detail of the curriculum change. I'm now going to tell you more about how TVET First supports students every step of the way to master the content of the new Communication N6 curriculum. The student's book gives many examples, scenarios, and case studies relating to a variety of work industries and life situations. This makes the content fun to work through and relevant to real-life work situations. We have how-to boxes which give practical guidelines, for example, on how to handle telephone and online interviews and how to create the ideal CV. Clear diagrams and tables make the content easily digestible. The TVET First Students book has some useful extras such as forms to fill in, sample business letters that can be adapted, and a full set of 32 letter templates at the back of the book. We explain words and terms alongside the text, and 15 definitions required by the curriculum are highlighted in special boxes. Each module closes with a variety of exam-style summative assessments. Checklists allow students to check the mastery of the learning outcomes of each module. TVET First is committed to supporting lecturers, and we publish a lecturer's guide alongside every student's book. Our Communications N6 Lecturer's Guide has many features to make your life easier, such as helpful teaching guidelines, comprehensive answers to every activity, as well as sample answers, self-assessment and peer assessment, which students can mark themselves, and a grid with the learning outcomes for use in planning your time and rubrics for evaluation. The Lecturer's Guide also includes plenty of useful photocopyable pages. For a user-friendly textbook that covers all your curriculum needs, teach with TVET First.